So let's address this thing right now. Let's address this right now. Um, Ole and Man United. Now let me be fair here. I have now
He's stuck.
changed my view on Red Bull Leipzig. Red Bull Leipzig, you guys are a bunch of losers. You guys are pathetic. You guys are a disgrace.
Go
You
back
guys
to
are an
F1 Red
absolute
Bull.
embarrassment. How dare you call yourself Champions League semi-finalists? This is, you messed with the narrative. The narrative is it's Gollum, it's Oli, he's a Norwegian PE teacher. So you come in, you get a 2-1 victory, and then we can have a nice meal, a nice narrative, and I can go up against Yasser Said, Mowada, and all these guys and say, look, he's getting sacked by Christmas. Where the heck did a baptism come from? How do this is why I believe it's juju. So let me just first deal with the witchcraft, and I'll then deal with the game. It's witchcraft because this is a Champions League semi-finalist team who just held 5 goals against a team who only just got top 4 in the Premier League, coached by Ole Gunnar-Solskjaer. So all I'm saying is that UEFA have to investigate the possibility of white magic and witchcraft being used. So let me just start by saying that. Now let's go to the game. It is what it is. I give credits. If no witchcraft is being used, I give credits for PSG. He did it again. United were clearly the better team. They outplayed Leipzig. Leipzig had a few attacks here and there, but I just think that the balance that Ole had with regards to the midfield, the defense, the attack, the creativity, the attack, the chemistry within the team, the semblance of the team, I was like, my gosh, these guys really are operating. And we're going to have a discussion about Pogba. I never want to hear that Belgian groundnut
All
seller
right, hey,
mentioned
yo,
again.
yo. One good performance
Natsa,
and
let
you're
me
already
land.
talking about
Natsa,
Pogba.
let
Oh
me
my
land.
God, talk
Natsa,
about
let me land.
Rashford.
Natsa, I will give you the mic. I've got the mic now. I will give you the mic. You will have your platform. Trust me. I never want to hear that Belgian groundnut seller mentioned in the same breath as Labil. Because when you give Labil his role and you entrust him, look at that pass that he made. Look at that. Look at the technique.
De Bruyne with his eyes
Natsa, let
closed
me land. Let me
The
land.
Bruyne does
Look
that
at
week in, week out.
Look at the
with his
technique.
left leg too.
Look at the technique, the weighting of the pass, the timing, the technique used for that pass to Greenwood. And the key thing is if Solskjaer creates a platform for Pogba to levitate and rise like a phoenix, United can say something. If you can build a team around Pogba and get the best out of Pogba, a guy with amazing technique, United can say something. But 100%, United have taken complete control of this group. 6 points, looking good. These guys have just really put themselves in there. Rashford, again, quality finish. Yes, it's a 1v1, but again, guys like Martin know how to miss a 1v1. So I'll hold my hands up. I will hold my hands up that I am surprised by how well United have done in these 2 games. And specifically, because we'll get to Chelsea, the thing that's surprising me the most is its management. I'm supposed to say, wait a minute, this is supposed to be a Norwegian PE teacher. He's supposed to be a brick. This is the guy that said, you're getting sacked by Christmas. Somehow he masterminded that win over PSG. And again, this was a tactical clinic because tactically, the young dog, the Padawan, Nagelsmann, bro, I think you took one. You took one. Yes, Leipzig are the inferior team and so forth, but I just thought the way that he set this United team up, the way that he put them together and everything, I just feel that, you know what, there's nothing that can be said. And I think it's weird how things were different about a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, I was like, this guy's useless. Where's this guy going to go? Especially after the loss to Tottenham. Now, the PSG game, okay, the Chelsea game was a bit of a dud, but you look at this game, 5-0 against the Champions League semi-finalists. That is a powerful statement. And right now, it now puts massive pressure on PSG and Leipzig, but specifically PSG, because those guys only luckily beat homeboys Istanbul like 2-0, thanks to goals from your boy Moise Kean. So, but I was happy to see Labil ball and do his thing because that pass he made to Greenwood, that was slice and dice. And that is what I know this guy can do. I always knew he had technique. I always knew he was good. So guys denying him like Graham Souness and Natsa, these are just haters. I always knew the guy was that good. But
I'm
look,
not hating, but when you compare it to Bruyne, then
Natsa,
yeah,
chill. I'll give
that's
you the mic,
foolery.
man. So Danny Henkel, thank you. He says that Rashford has already outdone. I can't read what that says. I can't. Has already out.
Panzer.
Daddy, I can't read what that said, bro. Try. I can't read what that said. I'm not sure what that said. So, I think I need my proper glasses. So, Wilson, is Ole Gunnar-Solskjaer now a goat?
Bro, relax, bro. It's Leipzig. Like, I'm gonna use your logic. How many champions do they have? None.
They go to the CL semifinals.
Well, I don't care. I don't care.
They go to the
Anybody,
CL semifinals.
anyone
Man.
can
What
get
can
to
you do?
the. Anyone
Further
can
than
go
your
to
club.
the final.
Further than your club. Further than your
Man's up
club.
on 4 and 5 years. How many times your club has won it? Okay, relax. And the other thing too. Stop saying Pogba is better than KD. KD literally had 2 assists yesterday, bro. Relax. The guy had 20 assists in the Prem last season.
Tell him.
Relax.
How many finals has De Bruyne been in? How many major finals has he been in?
He changed the argument.
World Cup final, Euro final. Has he ever scored in the World Cup final? No.
Stay on the
Let's
same
roll it out.
argument.
But no, that pass he made to who was it? To Greenwood.
A quality pass. That's
that
a
was
World Cup
KDB
finalist
does
pass.
those passes and he
That's
sleep, bro.
a
All
World
the time
Cup
for City.
finalist's pass.
You need to relax, bro. Like, there's no way in 2020 you picking KDB, Pogba over KD. That doesn't make sense unless you're a crazy person. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, nah, bro. But anyway, Gunnar, it's Leipzig. I don't rate Leipzig. I want to see what they're gonna do in the round of 16. But they have to play a quality team, though. I don't care if they go against Marseille, Porto. I don't. I need to see a big club. Then Gunnar can say what's up to me. But Leipzig, really?
Okay, so
Leipzig?
No. These two games
Leipzig.
in a package.
I don't-
PSG away at Leipzig. You're not giving Ole a dub.
Bro, I can't. I'm gonna give him a dub, but I'm don't say he's a goat. Don't say he's a goat.
No, until he has proven to use witchcraft, you have to give him credit. Forget about calling him the goat. You have to
No,
give him
I'm not
credit.
saying I'm gonna give him credit. That's what I am. But I'm not gonna say this guy is the best manager all of a sudden for United, because he beat PSG. It's PSG. Really? Come on, man. Yeah, it's away, but I don't rate PSG that much. I'm sorry. Ever since the 6-1,
Who do you rate?
I don't rate PSG, bro. Ever since the 6-1 Baptist and Barca gave it to them, I just don't trust PSG. Unless they win the Champions League, I don't trust PSG. But congrats to United, though. Fully deserved. Rashford hat-trick. Greenwood score. Who else scored? Did Bruno score in that game?
No, I don't
No.
think he did.
Okay,
No,
but-
Martial
Martial
scored
scored.
a penalty.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, but good win by United, though. Hopefully
Another
they keep that
penalty for
momentum
United?
going. Hopefully they
Um,
keep that momentum going into the next game. And please stop saying Pogba over KDB in 2020. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
Relax, it is. On disputes, talk to me about is do we owe Solskjaer an apology, or are Leipzig just a piece of crap trash
no.
pieces of useless losers?
Solskjaer, he only knows how to play one way. He's good when he can play on the counter against teams who like possession. That's the reason why he beat Pep 3 times last season. That's his bread and butter. The moment he has to break down a parked bus, the moment Man United are the team that has to take the initiative, he falls apart like a wet tissue. That's a fact.
Fact.
Also, every single
Very
time he looks like he's going to get sacked, he ends up going on this run, which is ideal because I really don't want Man United to get Pochettino, because what he could do with the amount of money Man United have is scary. So I hope they continue to back Solskjaer. As for Pogba, as I said before, I've already let my feelings known. I believe in the eye test. That's why I rate Pogba. That's why I rate Dybala. Same, two of the same. They're both inconsistent, you could say. But if you watch them, you see the quality. Yeah, that's pretty much it. As
So,
for
and Pogba over De Bruyne for you?
not over
No.
a league campaign, but yes, in a final. If it's a 38-game league, I would rather
Yeah,
have
which is-
like 38
yeah,
game
very
league.
Pogba's
I would
only
rather have De
before the
Bruyne.
whole final.
In a
But-
final,
but-
I would rather have
So
Pogba.
basically in like a big massive game, Pogba over De Bruyne. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I would say so.
Before I come to actually, you know what? I'm gonna let Natsa go last because I know you're gonna say some stuff. So from Yes Side, it says thank you for the super chats. Yes Side,
Oh,
Wilson,
my God. Yes, it's
Shakhtar and Borussia Mönchengladbach Focus
Society,
on
let me
Real
ask you this
Madrid.
question, bro. When
Hope
was
you're
the
doing
last
well,
time your
though.
club made it to a Champions League final and won
Wilton.
it? Please stop. My club is
Wilton.
declining right now. I can admit
Wilton,
it.
how many
We won
points?
4 in
No,
5
Wilton,
years. Does
Wilton, can I ask you a
people
simple question?
in this hangout want us to go to the Champions League final?
Wilton, can I ask you a question? Wilton, can I ask a simple question? How many points do Real Madrid have in their group currently?
Okay, 1 point. What's your point?
There we go. Okay.
No,
that was my point. That was my point. That was my
Is Chelsea
point.
gonna win the Champions League, mate?
Can we please go to Sean? Sean, talk to me about this United game, man.
Yeah. Well, firstly, how's the mic? Because people are having.
Yeah. Oh,
Sounds
slightly
better
better.
now?
I can
Okay.
still hear a bit of feedback, but
All right, Dad. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways. So with United, I thought they played. Well, to be fair, I didn't watch most of the game because it was on. I was streaming at my laptop. I was watching Barca, but from what I was watching, they played well, and I know they set up in a 4-1-2-1-2, and I think it's a pretty good formation to counter. But people need to stop disrespecting Fred too. From what I watched, he was really good, and I know Rashford came in and scored the hat trick, and Maguire also had a good game too. So the people that United were hating on the most need to kind of they need to kind of relax a bit. And I guess with the Pogba eye testing, yeah, he played really well today. And I always find it funny when people have to say, well, in a final, and they have to stipulate it and break it down to its core to make a comparison between Pogba and KDB when it's clear KDB's a better player. I just find it funny that we have to go through all these loopholes to make a comparison between the two. We have 3 years of eye test, which is what Undisputed uses, right? He uses the eye test. We have 3 years of eye test to see the difference in quality between the two over 120 game sample size. So I don't think there's much of a debate there anymore. But United played well, and I don't think United played much on the. I mean, they played on the counter somewhat, but Leipzig only had around 53% possession. It's not that much. It's not like they had 65, 70%, and United were pinned back, and Solskjaer was doing a defensive masterclass and then just countering the whole game. No, it was relatively back and forth. United were just far more clinical, and credit to them. And they beat the 2 semifinalists of last year, so it's looking good for them at the moment. So that's all I have to say about them.
Samata, talk to me. United game, man. Ole an apology.
United. It's such a weird team, to be honest. Because on paper, first 2 games, PSG were the finalists, obviously last year, and semi-finalist in Leipzig. You would think they had no chance, but looking at the performances, it's probably I'm not too impressed. PSG didn't have a good day, and Leipzig, it looks as though they just had one of those seasons.
Are United winning the Champions League? Yes or no?
No.
Why?
No way.
2 wins, 6 points.
It's just a moment. I mean, let's have a look.
Exactly.
In the next few games.
European
they
minnows.
do well against attacking teams, but let's see what they do against. Who is it?
Okay.
Istanbul. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
From your boy Martin Rosaro, thank you for super chats. Reminder: half hope the GOAT never wanted Nagelsmann at Chelsea. Yeah, well, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Mohammed, talk to me.
Okay, I think United, first of all, we can't say Leipzig aren't a good team or whatever. They made it to the semi-final last season, and this season they're on top of the Bundesliga table, 5 wins out of 5 games. I mean, I know it's the Bundesliga, but you still have Bayern and Dortmund in there, and they're still top of the table. So let's show some respect there and give United some credit for this win, because bottom line is they were just the better team tonight. They were a better team when they faced PSG a week ago. Ole, for me, I still don't rate him as a manager. I think Undisputed said whenever it seems like his back is against the wall, he just manages to fight back. Gets pushed up against the wall again. Yeah, exactly. He's a cat. He's a fucking cat. That's for Ole. Does deserve credit, but I still don't think he's a great manager, and I still think United can do a lot better than him. Like Pochettino, or I don't know who else is available. Maybe Allegri, whatever. For Pogba, I think if Pogba is reaching his full potential, like I honestly think he's better than De Bruyne. I honestly think he's one of the best midfielders in the world. If he plays to his full potential.
How does he maintain that high level? How does Labille
That's the
maintain
thing.
the high level that we all know?
I feel like with Pogba, in order for him to play well, he needs to be happy. Like on every level. He needs to be happy with the manager. He needs to be happy with the team that he's playing at.
He is happy, by the way.
He's happy at Man United.
He is happy. He is happy.
Red Devil, you will have your chance to speak, please.
Based on what?
Based on like the attitude that we see, based on
based on the assist he passed to Greenwood to score the first goal today.
What?
He means overall, bro. He means overall.
Wait. Red Devil, let Mohammed land. Mohammed, please land.
I'm not just talking about tonight's game. I'm talking overall. Like, for example, go back to when Mourinho was at Man United. When Mourinho first came in and Pogba first came in, if you recall, Pogba was playing really well. Then things started taking a turn to the worst, and then Pogba's level started going down. They sacked Mourinho.
Mourinho benched him because Mourinho thought that Marouane Fellaini was a better midfielder than Pogba.
Wait. Let's not bring in more. So Mohammed, just
I'll leave it.
Round off your point. So how much should we be praising Ole a lot, or are Red Bull Leipzig just trash?
No, we should be praising Ole for this one.
Okay.
But let me just finish my point about Pogba. Okay, just one last thing.
Okay, one last point.
So he was benched by Mourinho. That's because his form started to dip. But then Mourinho got sacked. Ole comes in. When Ole first came in, you see like the first 10, 15 games, Pogba was unbelievable. And then his form, like he started realizing, okay, this isn't a great team again. His form started to dip again. I think if Pogba can go to a team where he's happy, he can become one of the best midfielders in the world. Maybe that's PSG. Maybe that's back to Juve. I don't know. But I think if he plays his full potential, he is better than KDB, hands down.
Hassan, talk to me about this United game, man, and Ole, man.
Leipzig, man. Leipzig.
Trash. Losers.
Top of the Bundesliga, HH. The top of the Bundesliga.
Losers.
The top of the Bundesliga.
Hassan, please speak.
How does Ole do this? How did he do this, coach? I thought Leipzig would win, you know. I thought they'll win, but here goes Ole baptized in Leipzig. Oh my goodness. What can I say, man? Just induct Leipzig and induct Leipzig. United will top the group.
So believe United will win this group.
This is Juju. You can't stop Juju. This is straight Juju. They're gonna top the group. They might win the CL, which is a bit crazy.
No. Okay, whoa. Hold your horses.
Ole for the CL, man. Oh my God.
Hold your horses.
And for Pogba, he's still trash. Don't put him in as KDB. He's still trash.
The hell? What are you smoking? Ben Babin, talk to me about United game and Labille Pogba. Is Pogba now showing people why he's that dude and a World Cup winner?
Okay, starting with United. Actually thought Leipzig would win this game, but the thing with clubs or sorry.
No, I'm just saying. Of course, everyone thought Leipzig would win the game.
Red Devil, you will have your chance to speak. Shush.
The thing, but you can get the logic with which Leipzig can lose the game, because coaches who like to play, who are this stubborn, who like to play this crop of football, like Pep, like all these people, there's always a tendency to get thrashed at times. They may win, but they can just get thrashed. Like Atalanta get thrashed 4-0, just like that. As in when they fall big. So because of this terrible, ridiculous high line they like to play at times, so I feel that's where it that's where it came from. I also give Man U the credit they deserve. They play very good. Like someone said earlier, they play very good. They're just like Barcelona at times. They play very good when they're countering, when you're not sitting low. When you're sitting low, they cannot create for anything. Then for Pogba, oh my God, can we stop this? This is not fair on It's not fair at all. It's like saying, if you think about it very well, saying Pogba is better than KDB is like saying JJ Okocha is better than Ronaldinho. What do I mean? No. This is it. You cannot say because a player is very talented and he shows glimpses of his
What has De
awesomeness.
Bruyne done in a major final?
Oh my God!
No! Don't change.
Stop it,
You don't
Because
change.
the point is right. He's my wife.
We're talking about the players. We're talking
What has
about the
Verratti done?
players.
What has Verratti done in a major
So
final?
you,
What has Verratti done in a major
someone
final?
is consistent. It's like
Ben,
Ricardo
Ben,
Quaresma.
Ben,
No, what?
point.
Wait,
Ben,
HH, what has
please
Verratti
talk.
done in a major final? What has Verratti
Let's
done?
Ben talk. Let's Ben talk.
Exactly, nothing.
So Ricardo Quaresma, one of the, like, when he was at Sporting Lisbon, like, people thought he was better than Ronaldo. People thought he was better than Ronaldo. So, but it's what you put out every week in, week out. What do you give us? You can't just come and show us some skill one day and week out. And the truth of the matter is that if many African players who are this inconsistent had the publicity that people like Pogba have and the propaganda that they come with, we'll be comparing them with God knows who. You can't compare Pogba and KDB. It's just it's wrong. It's sinful.
Wait, Benjamin, ask HH what Verratti has done in a major final.
Ask him what Hazard has done in a major final.
No, guys. Okay. First off,
see, you have to know that I've been following HH for a while. HH has so many different standards, different agendas for different people.
No. All I'm saying is that look, this has nothing to do with Verratti, but it is statistically proven he has been the best central midfielder based on skill for the last 10 years. That's not me. That's just facts. I'm sorry. That's not
he gets the Rashford in every important.
Now you believe in statistics. Now you believe in statistics. You change it all each time.
These are the objective statistics. Like this, like basically, the stuff that you can't change. Like this, like the objective thing. Like it's like an objective kind of thing that they did. I'll show it to you next time.
How has Verratti been in a major final?
Just like KDB by the statistics. KDB is better.
How has Verratti been in a major final?
Sean, I can't say you too well. You're not coming through well. You're not coming through well, Sean.
He's saying how has Verratti played well in a major
from
final?
Beata Club. Let's say something from Beata Club says United win the UCL versus Bayern. Igalo injury time goal. Now, if Igalo does that and wins the CL for United, as pissed off as I would be, because that would now prove that a guy has used witchcraft to win a CL, I'll have to be happy for my fellow Nigerian man Igalo. But Beata, there is a 0% chance of that happening. BD talk to me. This United Red Bull Leipzig game, man, is Ole back? Should Ole be respected amongst the European elite?
I told you that United was gonna win this game.
You did BD Core. Tell him.
Bundesliga teams don't play well against EPL teams. Like, we all have to know this.
What about Bayern versus Chelsea? What about Bayern versus Chelsea? That's a Bundesliga team.
No. Listen. Even Chelsea was a better team in that first leg, and even that second leg, they were really good.
They got beaten.
What?
Wait, let's BD call land, man. Let's BD call land. BD call land.
Hey, what are you smoking, BD call?
Let me land. Bayern scored 2 goals against Manchester City, and Manchester City came back 3-2.
BD you won't land. You'll just crash, bro.
500 years ago.
United. No. Listen.
There's no landing here, bro. You're just crashing.
He's a Dormer fan.
Wait. No. BD we're not here for a history lesson. Okay. Just talk to me about this. How much praise should Ole Gunnar-Solskjaer be given, and how much of a threat could United now be, or is it too early for us to see how far United could go, or how much of things they could be for this competition?
I think Solskjaer is bringing United back to those Fergie days.
What?
He's bringing them back to the Fergie days.
Bro, relax, bro.
According to who?
He's a Dortmund fan. What do you expect? He's a Dortmund fan.
Okay, land this thing. If this plane doesn't land, I'll just mute you. So go.
Okay, so I think he's bringing United back to those old Fergie days, right? By bringing in young English players that before. Players like coaches like Van Gaal and all these other coaches like David Moyes didn't really think of, but now he's bringing them in. You know what I'm trying to say? He's bringing these young players like Daniel James, all these guys in. Players like Van der Beek, he played these guys. And I know a lot of people are giving me a lot of hate in the chat, and okay, fair enough. But what I'm saying is,
Beautiful. Ignore that, man. Don't worry, man. We all love you, man. Carry on. Man.
All I'm saying is, right? All I'm saying is, right? Listen, all I'm saying is, I knew United was gonna win today. I knew it was gonna happen, and United's not winning no UCL. Come on, let's be honest. They're not winning no UCL. They can be dark horses, but I don't think they're winning the UCL this season because
that's the first right thing you've said tonight.
It's
okay, all right.
Because you haven't even heard half of what I was gonna say.
Okay, look, because it's fine. We've had enough. But thank you though.
Okay.
Natsa, talk to me, man. How much praise should we give to Ole? And look, the Pogba thing, we've already agreed that Pogba done the right. So yeah, so the Ole thing, talk to me.
Before I come to Ole Juju Solskjaer, just because he came from my boy, I'm gonna read the super chat that someone put up. Okay.
Oh God.
Just because you couldn't read it, I'm gonna give it to you nice and clear. Marcus Rashford has more goals in the UCL more than Fatsad has had in his whole career, and he's 30 years old. How old is Marcus Rashford? 22. And you rate this guy, okay? You rate this guy. Okay, let me come to you.
Has he bowled in a World Cup semi?
Nobody cares about a World Cup semi. He didn't even win it. So what's the point? Okay, let's talk about United. I think this formation they started off with was actually good because they had Van der Beek as playing as a number 10, and you can see clearly like that's his position, and he needs to play that position if they're gonna get the good results from him. And I feel like United created so much more chances when they played in that formation, especially what's it called again? When Rashford came on. As soon as you know when Rashford comes in, this guy's pace is unbelievable. So you can't. Why do you? He's in the center of the game when he makes those runs. Why do you underrate him so much? I don't understand. Like his runs that he makes are so underrated. And he's finishing as well. 1v1, you already know Morata misses.
He needs to do it in bigger games, though. That's
it doesn't matter, though. He's performing against the semi-finals of the USC, the Champions League. So you have to rate him at some point. You can't just keep saying he's trash. He scored three goals.
When he scores a clutch goal in the CL semi, I'll give him his credit.
Has Mbappe scored a clutch goal, man?
Natsa?
He's missed one.
Okay, let me carry on. And Pogba, can you stop hyping him? That's the only reason he's playing bad is because people hype him after one pass and straight away compare it to Bruyne, which is nowhere near his level. There's no way you can compare.
Natsa, has De Bruyne played a Euro final or a World Cup final? Just quick question.
It doesn't matter. That's a team play. That's a team game. Is that comparing trophies when you compare players? You can't compare that way.
What did he do in the 2018 World Cup semi when Pogba was on the pitch? Who won that game?
What did Pogba do in that semi? What did Pogba do in that semi? He didn't do anything. They scored the freaking TT header. He didn't do anything the whole game. So
Pogba led the line. He led the line.
What line? He plays as a midfielder. But anyway, I saw Upamecano today, and I was like, I think this guy is. I don't think he's fit. Was he not injured before the game? And it was a doubt for that game because there was one point where he ran with the ball all the way to the halfway line. And he was huffing and puffing all the way backwards. I don't know what was wrong with him today, but he was so awful today.
What was wrong because it's been pocketed by Wan-Bissaka, so you couldn't be bothered anymore. That's the thing.
Red Devil, relax. You couldn't have your chance. Relax, man. Mute your mic, man. That's a Randolph. Okay, Randolph.
United are not winning the Champions League. Let's just keep it a stack because we were, as Undisputed said.
I've seen Ole's Juju, bro.
I've seen it, but it's not to that extent that he's gonna win the Champions League. Let's be honest, guys. There's no way United. If they win the Champions League, I'll come in this hangout, put my Solskjaer, and I want to write United supporter on as my name.
Please,
relax, because this witchcraft is strong, man. Okay, Red Devil, man.
Why is everyone sighing? Why is everyone upset?
Just talk about this club. Fine.
I'm actually gonna make it before I go into it. I'm actually gonna make a serious point. So because I don't care, but like Marcus Rashford has been doing a lot of stuff outside in the UK in terms of feeding the pushing for balls, for feeding the feed schoolers, etc. And he's been getting a lot of abuse on Twitter. Stop virtual singling. What are you doing? You're trash. Focus on the football, whatever. Like, and obviously, a lot of MPs and government stuff like that have been doing the same things as well. And he hasn't let that phase him. And he's actually gone pushed and actually made change, positive change, which you obviously don't see with footballers. So I think he deserves enough respect. And one of the things that I've liked is I've seen rival fans, whoever they are, Liverpool, City, Arsenal, etc., Chelsea, being like, bro, respect, well done. And the reality is that he can now back that up by performing performances like this. So for me, almost the bigger picture is that people can now no longer say to him, oh, just focus on the football. Oh, it's like the guy is not letting what he's doing off the field in terms of helping people that need it, in terms of kids, because I think it's important to be kids, and the football. He's doing an amazing job. So I think
no. Look, all as I said, like beyond that, all credit towards Rashford. No. But all I will say is that he shouldn't have accepted the MBE. That's my only issue. I mean, he shouldn't have accepted that trash award. But beyond that. All respect.
That's what's on him. So because at the end of the day, like it's I still feel he's doing in that area more than quite a lot of people are doing, to be quite frank. So I'll just put that aside there because I saw a lot of abuse he was getting, and I just don't
losers. Forget those guys, just losers, man, losers.
So anyway, so I'll put that aside. So, guys, I was told. I'm just gonna be real. I was told, as we remember, we did our predictions, and that United Mbappe hat trick. I'm still waiting for that, by the way. I didn't see. I watched the Istanbul PSG game. I didn't see it. Most keen, shout out.
Whoa. Does your microphone have like a split personality things? Because that scares the living crap out of me.
So no, Motsky is not over there, but it's great goals, whatever. But like, brilliant game, brilliant game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure a lot of people went into this thinking Nagelsmann, and I've said several times, when he gets sacked, I would be happy for Nagelsmann to come in because I respect what he does, and I still respect Nagelsmann. And so for those people in the chat, they're like, oh, remember 6-1. Listen, just because you get a 5-0, 7-something doesn't necessarily mean that definitively you're a bad coach. Pep took
top of the league, man. They're top of the league. You have to respect them.
Yeah, exactly. So Pep took 5 against.
Are they gonna win the Bundesliga?
I don't know. Bayern win the Bundesliga. Let's be real. My point is just that, like, just because someone takes a scoreline like this, it doesn't mean that they're a bad manager, and that applies to Ole as well.
Yeah.
People are discrediting this win against PSG.
It doesn't apply for Ole because Ole spends how many millions every year? How much does Nagelsmann spend?
Come on, man. Everyone spends
money. It doesn't apply for Ole. Don't bring in Pep because we already know Pep is a manager.
Let him land. Let him land.
Again, still conceding goals, man. Come on. So anyway, the game. What I would say, and I think that's who actually did mention it, the formation, the diamond formation, I think looks like it actually suits this team. I've actually been saying recently now that like the 4-3-3.
The issue is that look at how Pogba bowled. So what do you do? Because Pogba and Bruno can't play at the same time. So can this team both house Pogba and Bruno?
Personally, to me, like I'm not in the program, but like I actually agree with Nats and the guys. I actually think I rate KDB more than Pogba. I'll put that out there. I do. And that's not because Pogba is trash or anything. To be honest, for me today,
all same people.
Sorry.
All same people rate KDB over Pogba.
Okay. But to be honest,
bro.
The best midfielder on the field today for me was Fred. No mention Fred. For me, Fred has actually been our most important midfielder in the last couple of games. Like just in terms of Tenaci's breakup play. And if you actually look at the goal,
and he was very good in Paris as well.
Yeah. And if we actually look at the goals we scored today, it actually came from him winning the ball, doing a tackle, disrupting play, and throwing it to our likes of Pogba, Bruno to lay off to Rashford. So for me, he's actually been our most informed midfielder, and I think he's even more important to having the team than Pogba. I think that we can ball without Pogba. I'm not saying that that's because Pogba is trash. I'm just saying that the depth that we had in our midfield now is a lot different than it was last season. The diamond formation that we're playing takes advantage of that because, quite frankly, Manchester United don't have any natural wingers. Rashford, Martial, Greenwood. Shout out to Greenwood, by the way. 1 touch, 1 goal, boom, just like that. Mason Greenwood, clinical finisher. One touch, 1 goal, 1 start. Mbappe, But anyway, but
World Cup.
Don't actually have any. He's got a World Cup. I mean, 2 games.
No, Red. Just keep moving. World Cup. Just keep moving.
My point is that like Manchester, like we don't really have any. I would argue natural wingers. And so rather than actually playing off the 4-3-3 system or the 4-2-3-1 that we played to use those, we should actually play to our strengths. And it's clear to me that this diamond formation seems to get the best out of this squad.
So but let me ask you the real question now. 2 wins, top of the table. How far can your boys go in this CL?
Well, okay. Well, let me ask this question. Because just everyone just be objective for a second. Okay. Obviously, Bayern Munich is like, how many other teams so far that you've seen that you've watched, okay, have played better than Manchester United?
Manchester City.
Man City.
Yeah, we play better. We play better. Marseille, we play very good as well.
Okay,
we only conceded 1 chance all game.
So City 1, okay, Bayern 2.
Liverpool.
City haven't played better than
Liverpool
City have been but
so my point asking that is that like you're struggling. You can name maybe 2, 3. So
what does that mean though?
Because Liverpool, Bayern, Manchester City, all those teams have one. Barca, all those teams have 6 points right now.
After a while.
All those
Lazio have been pretty good as well. So it's like
if you look at the opponents, United have had tougher opponents than any of the guys you just mentioned. So
yeah, and then most guys in the hangout said that United would either finish third or bottom of this group. Right now, Manchester United are probably on course to top in this group because, quite frankly, they will see past Istanbul. I think there wasn't anything that impressed me with them, so they basically will have 12 points. If they get a point from one of their 2 games, because I don't know how the RB Leipzig PSG game is gonna go. Quite frankly, I think if I was PSG, I'd be a little bit concerned, just a little bit, because Icardi's injured, Neymar's now out.
But they don't need Neymar. They don't need Neymar. They don't. Neymar wasn't gonna do anything.
No, they do need Neymar. They went to the final because of that guy.
Look, Red Devil. I ask you a simple question: how far do your boys gonna go after 2 wins?
I think we can
quarters max, semis max. If you dare say final,
semis. I think we've got a good enough squad to get to the semi-final, depending on the draw. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Why are you guys hitting?
You can make it to the final, but you're not winning the Champions League.
We're not hating.
You've only never been able to name 3 or 4 teams that are better. So that
Red Devil,
but that can change
with a straight face.
That only makes sense if we're looking at now.
You're telling me with a straight face that you believe United will make. Look, I'm not hating, but
they have the squad to make it to. So you tell me, RB Leipzig who won the semi-final last year, and
nobody raised RB Leipzig.
But they won the semi-final last year and the top of the Bundesliga. So they must be doing something.
Lyon wasn't in the semi-final.
No. So Red Devil, my thing is
and PSG were finalists.
No, Red Devil. My question is in a last 16 and in a quarterfinal, do you trust Ole Gunnar-Solskjaer over 2 legs in a last 16 or a quarterfinal? Because that's when things now get real. Group stage is baby food.
The thing is,
big food meal. Do you trust?
But the thing is, Sue.
I have a question for you.
No one gave Solskjaer United, this team, a chance. Stop backtracking everyone who was like, oh, he's going to finish bottom, he's going to finish third, he's going to be lubricated. I haven't heard any apologies. I haven't heard anyone even give a little bit of respect.
You might still not make it.
I'm not saying that like he's the best man, he's the best coach, something. All I'm saying is that like for a guy to do this, he must at least know, he must have some coaching malice. He's not just a PE teacher. He must be doing something right to do this. Like, listen,
Red Devil Studios.
I want to be honest, innit? I want to be honest.
Wait, guys, easy. Okay, let me just look. We have a lot of stuff to cover. So, shout out to your boy Dan says Pirlo's last game was against Barcelona 3-1 L. Is that true?
Yeah, the Champions
last
League
game in Europe.
Last game,
was it?
Yeah, the Champions League final. I'm guessing that's what
he played after that.
No, did he play Barca after that? Did he play Barca after that though? That was the last one.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that was
this just then.
We would apologize for being honest. Nah, man, you guys are trash.
Before we come to it, I want to ask you a question. Just be honest. Do you think United can be Juventus right now?
Do I think United can beat Juventus?
Yep. I think
possible,
so.
Yes.
Absolutely.
They can beat Chelsea. They can beat City.
They can't beat Sevilla.
That's the thing. They can beat the big team.
They can make it.
They can beat
winning the Champions League.
No.
It wouldn't be a festival.
This is my response. on
Athletic
paper,
bricks, man.
wait, it's on paper,
No way
man for
United
man.
beat Athletic.
Wait, it's on paper, man for man. Of course, they have the talent and the players. My thing is, when we get to last 16 quarterfinal, it now becomes around how good are you as a manager to tactically, if it's over 2 legs, to navigate 2 legs. If it's only one game, how are you good in navigating them? So things get tighter and
But
not,
he
and not
did that
tougher once
against
you get to the knockout
PSG.
stages.
He
We
did
did
that
against
against
PSG,
PSG.
though.
Yeah,
He did
he did it
against
against
PSG,
PSG.
Red
remember?
Devil said semis, man. He said semis.
Yeah, but
so
we're
how do you
talking.
do it in the quarter?
So which teams are you talking about? Which teams are you talking about
It
that like?
doesn't even bring a Juventus
PSG. We did
against
it.
a Juventus who are more who are more experienced. It is very different when you have experience in a quarterfinal.
HH.
United.
Hello, can you hear me?
Wait, they did it.
Wait, guys, we're moving. No, wait, guys, chill. Let's move on. Guys, let's move on.
Badges, and you're saying that Pirlo is more experienced than Oli.
Guys, look,
No.
let me just hit it. So then Hickey says we can't forget 1-6 happened 3 weeks ago. Semis, laughing crying on his face. Look, it did happen. They got walked 6-1. But look, all I'm saying is that I am not totally denying. I just don't think it will happen. But I'm not totally denying. Guys,